Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Ryan George Cryer. I'm gonna be uploading this on my Boyfriend on Drag Queen channel. I just woke up from my nap. My room is kind of a mess. I have to clean it today. Today is 9:14 a.m. I'm going to make some coffee. I'll be right back. It's 9:16 a.m. So I'm gonna call this shows I like to watch when I was young. Well, let's see. When I was young, growing up at my mom's, I like to watch Days of Our Lives. And my favorite show on Days of Our Lives, or my favorite drama on Days of Our Lives was the Jan Spears kidnapping drama, where she kidnapped Sean Brady and she had her keepy doll. And then, like I said, I like to watch Passions. And my favorite thing that I like to watch on Passions is the supernatural drama with Tabitha and Endora and Kay. And Days of Our Lives and Passions were the two soap operas that I like to watch. And then, like I said, Chris Crocker has a new YouTube channel. I don't know if anybody found it. And like I said, actually, I think I might put my drag queen stuff in. Like I said, I play a character, because I have voice humor. Now, voices that I can do, are a white girl voice. My name is Desiree. My name is Keisha. My name is Yolanda. I'm a big old black BBW with big old black boobs. So I can do that. And the reason why I can do those three voices, those are the only three voices I know how to do, is because Jeffree Star Racist, Shirley, was my boyfriend from the time until I was 17 until I was 20. So because he was my boyfriend, I know how to do those voices. And like I said, I bought this pink wig from Party City. And it's 9:18 a.m. when I just woke up from my nap. I'm gonna go out to the store. Maybe, I mean, there's enough coffee here. I'm gonna get ready to make some coffee. And like I said, besides Billy Wesley Fouts, I had a famous friend whose name was Alex, Griffith, that was on an episode of Larry King for his, playground project. And see, me and my first threesome named James did like 22 of them. And then me and Alex did 30, and me and this boy named Ryan did like 3. And me and this other boy named Tyler that was in this witchcraft cult that I was in did some. And then, like I said, about 9 months ago, I had a girlfriend with black hair. Um, and me and my friend with black hair, had sex with her. But I'm not gonna say what his name is. Me and my friend with black hair had sex with her. But like I said, in my alternative school, I went to one which was on the grounds of Shepherd Pratt, which was called the Forbush School. And when I was at Forbush School, I was a behavior issue. There was a boy that wanted to hurt me with scissors. And then, like I said, my mom's house, she held scissors to my face one day. My mom, Pam. And like I said, if you look up Pam Willie on Maryland Case Search, you'll see that she has marijuana charges. And then, like I said, if you look up Tony Mitchell Willie on Maryland Case Search, it's about 6 pages long, or 7 pages long, with charges with rendering children in need of assistance to other things. So, like I said, the reason why I feel that I had psychological issues so bad is because of my mom's side of the family. And like I said, ever since I was like 15 or 16, I would come back from my mom's house and my dad, George Charles Fair, that works at National Gypsum and Bell Camp with rheumatoid arthritis, would punch me in the face. And like I said, from the time until I was 17 until I was 20, he only let Billy, or the Jeffree Star racist, Billy Wesley Fouts or Cheryl Didn't come over. And like I said, he was my boyfriend. And I started talking to him when I was 16. I got with him for a time until I was 17, until I was 20. And then after he left, I did things with a boy named Kelly J. Caudill. Only on one day that has a YouTube, and only on one day when I was young, I did things with a boy named Brian. I had 5 girlfriends in my alternative school named Alicia, Nick Lee, whose Instagram I'll link, and then Brooke Dirks has a YouTube, and Alicia's YouTube is I Love Ryan Fair. Brooke Dirks' YouTube is Brooke Dirks, and then Tanya Dorsey has a Facebook, but she's dead, and then Nadia Pickett has a YouTube channel of her getting married to her husband, and then Sabrina La Rochelle recently uploaded a new video on her La Rochelle Crew channel of her shopping at a grocery store. And then, like I said, 9 months ago, I had a girlfriend with black hair, but I don't talk to her anymore. And then, like I said, I studied intense witchcraft, um, and I would read witchcraft books and things like that. But see, I'm an atheist lately, even though people like Margie Robichaud, who calls herself Gigi, with a sister named Jeanette, and Dan Reichley. Dan Reichley is a boy that has a Facebook, and he wears like snapbacks and backwards hats and things like that. And he's a coincidence person, even though I have schizophrenia that I met in my alternative school. And then, like I said, Billy Wesley Fouts, if you look on the Cheryl Zone that has like 6 or 7 million views, he's a boy with black hair and brown eyes. And then there was a boy that I used to hang out with in Maryland, or lived in another place in Maryland around me, and his name was Jared Green. And I don't like Jared Green because he sent me a mean and nasty message. But he makes me think of Billy Wesley Fouts, my ex-boyfriend. And then, like I said, I like to listen to Ozzy Osbourne, and I would listen to it at my mom's house. And then like I said, Rip Off Report, I mistakenly thought it was made about me when I was like 16 or 17, not that it really matters because the woman that made it is Vicky Rice, whose name is not Marjorie Marie Brubaker, it's Vicky Rice. But like I said, in BHH, my accounts that I used were Rhonda Wims and Disciple Apostle Gloria Johnson. And then, like I said, there's a boy who has a YouTube channel named Christophian that has an abandoned kitten video that was a Charlotte Insider that was in our AIM chat room when I was Billy Wesley Fouts' boyfriend. And then if you go to this To Catch a Predator group, there's another boy that's name is Chris in there that looks just like him. But they're two different people yet again. Um, I don't know, even though I'm an atheist, these people are real. And like I said, I don't see it as being my fault. I had a psychosis 2 years ago. When Alex, who would sleep with this girl with black hair named Katie, and he would do things with Katie, and Katie did things with Alex and his girlfriend Courtney, and Courtney and Alex would talk crap about me behind my back and things like that. Um, and they wanted to put things about me on Ryan George for a Rip-Off Report. And see, Billy Wesley Fouts, people find him more entertaining than Shane Dawson. And things like that. And actually, to be honest, I think that people find Shirley to be more funnier or more entertaining than Jeffree Star, even though people like to watch Jeffree Star. And then, like I said, when I was 21 or 22, they diagnosed me with paranoid schizophrenia. And I never attempted to go out and buy a camera and talk about my experiences with being in my mom's house or my dad's. Like I said, when I was 27, when I was 25 or 26, um, I had bleeding issues in my behind. But the only male that I ever did things with like that in a certain area was Brian that owned the Hoarder House when I was like 15. But not with Billy or Kelly J. Caldwell. So like I said, even today, my daddy George will make fun of me because Billy Wesley Fouts was my boyfriend. And he'll make fun of me because of Brian, who owns a Hoarder House, but not with Kelly, J. Caldwell. And then, like I said, I did things with a boy named Nick. And like I said, Rip Off Report is a very offensive slander page. Um, and like I said, my dad will talk about Margie Robichaux, who calls herself Gigi, on his phone. And like I said, my dad will make things like salmon for dinner. Because he likes to make salmon. But see, I want to be a vegan person. But for now, I go to McDonald's and Taco Bell and things like that. And Billy Wesley Fouts, when I was with him, he would prank call. I had secret prank calls that nobody had. Like where he would prank call love lines or things like that. And then like I said, I have some of his friends on my one Facebook, and then like I said, a girl that talked to him added me. This name was Elsie, that was on Morgan Severn, who was a Charlotte Insider's channel. And like I said, Cody Eisner has an Instagram, but I don't think he uses it very much. I'm gonna go get my coffee. Alright, I think my coffee's done. I'm gonna also call this, John Hopkins vlog. See, I was born in a hospital, and I went to John Hopkins, for my Tourette syndrome. And then, like I said, when I was young, I was babysat by a woman named Miss Sandy, and her son had Tourette syndrome. And I like to watch a Tourette syndrome documentary called I Have Tourette's, but Tourette's Doesn't Have Me. Now, with my Tourette syndrome, and like I said, when I was 21, they diagnosed me with stomach problems. And like I said, in 2020, um, I really wasn't, I didn't really have much of my disability money. I think my dad George was playing around with it. And like I said, even though I buy wigs and I wear makeup, I do it just for fun. Because I think it's funny too. But like I said, I'm only a beginner with makeup. My experiences with makeup is that I had a girlfriend that would put makeup on me. And then, like I said, 2 or 3 years ago, my black friend, whose name was the Ryan Cherry site, died from the coronavirus pandemic. And my other friend named Ryan Dietrich, that was white, was shot by a police officer. So I had two Ryan friends die within these past 3 years. And a girl that I used to talk to when I was young was a girl named Shawnee Shortcake. And like I said, my first girlfriend, Alicia, cheated on me. And then my second girlfriend, Brooke Dirks, didn't cheat. And then my third black girlfriend, Tanya, died. And then, like I said, Kelly, the violin girl, turned me down. And then Cindy, the girl with black hair, didn't like me. That I asked out. Because she had a boyfriend, but I think it was just because she didn't like me. And then, like I said, on my Ryan Fair Facebook, I have a lot of people blocked. I feel I have more enemies than friends. And like I said, on my one Ryan George Fair channel, there's a boy with me and that boy named Jay. And I looked things up about him and he likes Satanist stuff, which I think is sick. And then, like I said, Jeff McGaney was an extreme Wiccan person. They would play with knives and things like that. And then, like I said, Alex Stephen Griffith, who was my second threesome when I was 22, would play with switchblades. But Jeff was the one that held knives to my neck. And Alex played with switchblades. And then like I said, Brandon Drexler, is a boy who was my best friend. That is a people coincidence person. And then like I said, I like to watch Sabrina the Teenage Witch. And I liked Harvey and things like that, and Sabrina. I watched Sabrina the cartoon show. Let me see if my coffee's done. It's 9:38 a.m. and it's 10/5/2022. So let's see how I talk to Shawnee Shortcake. I used to do role playing of Days of Our Lives characters, like Jan Spears and Andorra on MySpace. And like I said, because of my schizophrenia, I wasn't driving for like 4 or 5 years, and I'm having tactile hallucinations in my feet, even and they don't cause me any pain. And then, like I said, my voice has went on for a very long time, and I think part of the reason why I had schizophrenia so bad is because my mom is bipolar with psychotic features. I don't know. And see, my mom would always talk about her boyfriend named Lee that died, that she cut herself over. And then my mom and dad got divorced because my mom told me it was a lack of intimacy. See, with Alicia, I wanted to have sex with her. But she cheated on me with Austin. And I only fingered her. And then, like I said, there was this boy that's name was J.R.All that I liked in my school. And like I said, all my videos on Ryan winning, people would sit there and dislike them. When I was having a seizure and a psychosis. because I was sad because I was stolen from. At any point, I can appear on Vicky Race's rip-off report that she made about me when I was 20 or 21, which is an offensive slander page. And like I said, my stepbrother was in jail. Alright, well, much love and peace to everybody from Ryan George Fair on my drag queen channel. I'm going to message my friend Davon and tell him that I have to wait until next week when my disability money comes in to get a new phone. Much love and peace to everybody from Ryan.